Hi Pisces, welcome back to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. My name is Leigh, and today we're going to take a look at what's going on with you and your person. Okay, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, all right, so we're going to start with the Amira's Love Oracle so that we can get a theme for what this reading is going to be about. So you're the only sign that got 3 cards that fell. So we have children. Okay, this could talk about you and your twin or the person you're with having children together, or you wanting to have children, or it could also talk about like inner childhood wounding. We have brunette female. Okay, this could represent your twin, or it could be like the new person that's coming along. And like I said, if you're a woman, just change it to a brunette male. And then we've got blonde female here. So for some of you, like I said, it could be the new person that's coming. This could be your TF, or change it to blonde male if you're a woman watching this. Okay, if you're attracted to women, to men, you know what I mean. Okay, so let's clarify these 3 cards first before we start with the tarot. Brunette female. Okay. Children. Okay, blonde female. Okay. All right. So for brunette female, for some of you, this is representing your twin. All right. Brunette female or brunette male. It says the runner. It says fear of intimacy, running away, intensity and letting go, turmoil and fleeting. So this is talking about, your person and what they did in the connection, them running from you after you told them how you felt. All right. Then we've got the children card here, and we have death. Okay. So it says the relationship is over, no second chances, growth and transformation, and what's dead is dead. So I feel like for a lot of you, this is the situation you're in. Okay. You may have been working on your childhood wounds, or for, like I said, for others of you, this could talk about you having had children with this person, or your person could have children. So with this death card, it is talking about like, you being completely done with this person and wanting to move on from this connection. Then for blonde female, we have the Phoenix. Okay, so some of you, this could represent you. Okay, and it's talking about a new phase and rekindling, renewal and growth, changing your mind and rising from the ashes. So this is about you going through this transformation with this connection with this person, with this journey, and coming out on the other side a new person. Some of you could have Scorpio in your chart, because we've got the death card here, and we also have the Phoenix, which is a known Scorpion card. Okay, all right. Okay, let's move to the tarot. It's for Pisces, please, Spirit. Okay, so we have 4 cards that fell. All right. We've got the 8 of Swords, all right, which is talking about feeling stuck. The 6 of Wands, which can speak of like success, or like your dream lover appearing in your life. We've got another 6 here, the Lovers. And then we have card number 13, which is the death card, again, Scorpion energy. So some of you have Scorpio in your chart, or you're dealing with a Scorpio. Okay. All right. So we're going to start by clarifying these 4 cards. Okay. Just one moment, please. So you got 2 major arcana in your reading. So you got some big major changes coming. Okay. Now I'm ready. All right, so this first card, the Eight of Swords, like I said, it can talk about being stuck in your head over this situation, okay? This is a mental prison. You do this to yourself, okay? And this is where your person wants you to stay. They want to keep you stuck like this because they don't want you to move on. They want you to stay there and be there for when they want to come in and have their fun with you and move on out to somebody else. This person is always going to continually be in and out, okay? All right, so we've got the manifest card from you that is coming up. So I feel like, you know, Spirit is telling you, you have all the skills, tools, and abilities to get out of this situation. Because look at this person. Their hands are tied, okay, but it's some like bindings that can easily be broken. And then, you know, there could be things that you could be refusing to see. And Spirit is telling you, you have all the power within you to break out of this at any time, whenever you're ready, okay? All right, when it comes to your person, I feel like Spirit is trying to guide this person in the right direction with these synchronicities. You could be seeing 444. I was actually listening to a song before I started reading for y'all, and the actual timer on the song is 4 minutes and 44 seconds. So there are a lot of synchronicities going on. Like I said, this connection is divinely guided, okay? Then we've got the heartbroken card, okay? My heart goes out to you, Pisces. I know this connection was very hard. This person really did a number on you. They tried to break you down. And this is talking about being deeply hurt and sad, feeling lost, grieving and despair, and a breakup. So you and this person have recently broke up, or you're about to break up, okay? Everybody's going to be in a different point in this reading, all right? Okay, the next card we have is the Six of Wands, okay? I feel like this is talking about success. This is where you're headed. If you turn away from this person and you walk away from them, you're going to be assured success, because with the Six of Wands, this is about, you know, recognition, public recognition. You could be having somebody come into your life that is in the public eye. Also with the Six of Wands, this is talking about your dream lover coming into your life. And so I feel like Spirit is not talking about your twin, okay? Because your dream lover will never treat you the way that this person has treated you, okay? All right, so we've got pictures with your card. I feel like this is talking about memories, because see how she's turning around and she's looking at the pictures on the wall? I feel like this is representative of you looking back in the past and like taking stock of your life and looking at what has happened and realizing like the lessons that you've learned, the things that you've overcome, how far you've come up until now, okay? Then when it comes to your person, we've got ghosting. So this person, like I said, out of sight, out of mind. Like I said, they want you to stay there stuck in that Eight of Swords energy, but it's not with the intention of wanting to come towards you, do the right thing, and be in a relationship with you, have a loving relationship. That's not what they want. They want to give you some love, all right, but it's not the love that you're looking for, okay? They want to give you the D, or they want to give you the P. And this person does not have good intentions. They're worried about getting their needs met, getting, you know, the attention that they want to get from other people. It's not about you or them, you know, trying to focus on your needs at all. So we've got the Coffin card. So this is, you know, new beginnings. It can talk about tragic endings, being reborn and transitioning, and liberation. So you are being freed from this person, okay? Spirit is probably going to cut this contract with this person because they don't want to do right, okay? Because they're still sitting in this ghosting energy when they've been getting guidance from Spirit on where to go and what to do. They're not listening to their intuition. They've completely turned their back on what it is they're supposed to be doing, and they're not wanting to level up or to be inspired by the connection or the feelings they have for you. They're just running. That's why this runner card is here, okay? So because of that, I feel like Spirit is going to cut this connection to this person, and you're going to have somebody new coming in, okay? All right, so the next card, here it is, the Lovers. So Spirit is showing you this is going to be your new person, okay? This is Gemini energy. They could have Gemini placements, you could have. This is talking about, you know, an amazing relationship where you vibe with this person on every level, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically. It's the type of relationship that you were wanting to have with the twin flame, but this person's going to be all about you. Instead of, you know, this person, instead of the twin trying to pull you down to their level, to where they are, and not wanting to meet you where you are, this new person, I feel like, is going to want to pull you up, want to raise you up to where you truly belong, okay? They're trying to give to this connection, trying to meet you where you are. You know, they want to give you loyalty, okay? That's why this loyal card is coming up. Okay. But Spirit is saying you gotta figure out, your balance. You gotta balance out this situation, balance out both sides of your personality, and you have to start to make room in your life for this person to come in. So we've got, look, the chaser. This is your card. We got the runner and the damn chaser in this reading. So this is talking about a fear of abandonment, chasing, and codependencies. These are things that need to be addressed. You need to look at these, Pisces, because this is what's going to stand in the way of you having a healthy relationship with this new person that's coming in. Okay. Like I said, if you want these rewards, you have to do this work. And then we've got camera. It says reminiscing. Again, it's like that pictures card here. It's talking about reminiscing, making memories, learning from the past, and perception. So you are having a perception shift. Okay. This is talking about or a perspective shift. It's like the kind of like the hangman, but without the pause. So with this pictures card and the camera, like I said, I feel like you have been looking in the past and looking at all the things you've come through, the lessons that you've learned, so that you can carry these things into the future and not repeat them. All right. Okay. The last card we have is the Death card, Scorpio energy. Like I said, some of you may have these Scorpion placements because we had the Phoenix show up here, and now we have the Death card. Well, we have the Death card twice. I forgot because we have this card too. Okay. So with the Death card, it's talking about an ending. Like I said, again, and when we have the coffin, it's a lot of endings going on. Okay. So this cycle with this twin, I feel like it's closing out. Okay. And it's only if you decide you want to go back through something with this person again, will it, can it be reignited? Okay. But with this Death card, it's talking about a transformation, because sometimes things got to die in order for them to be reborn and be different. And I feel like Spirit is talking about your love life. Okay. And your life, just your life in general. So for you, we've got the secrets card here. Let me see what the secret is that Spirit is talking about. What's the secret, please, Spirit? Okay. So the secret is talking about you being ready to take control and lead. And I feel like this is you starting to take control of your life and realize that you are in charge of the way your life goes. And, you getting in that car and putting your foot on the gas and just moving forward. Okay. All right. With your person, they're stuck and stagnant. They're still in that damn Eight of Swords energy. Okay. They're stuck, and they're wanting you to come and be stuck with them is what this is saying. All right. And then we have the abundance card. This is where you're headed. Like I told you, when you get in that car and and put on the gas, this is where you're headed. So you're headed towards a positive mindset, manifestation, gratitude, and bliss and blessing. So you not only have new love coming, you also have money coming. So you got to focus on your passions, focus on what lights you up. And, you're going to be, have a good reward coming from Spirit with this abundance card. Okay. All right, so now we're going to get some more messages from Spirit. Okay. So it says immaturity. Someone is emotionally and spiritually undeveloped, causing a distorted outlook on the situation. I feel like this is talking about your person, okay? The twin. Because look at this other card, okay? This person is very immature. They're very manipulative. All they care about, like I said, is getting their needs met, all right? Let me get one more card. Then we've got roadblocks. Blocks have to be removed for this to move forward, okay? And so that's what this right here, the chaser. These are your triggers. The fear of abandonment, chasing, and codependencies. These are roadblocks, like I said, standing in the way of you moving forward. And you turning, you're going to need to, like I said, turn away from this person, the twin. Okay. Let's get some messages from your person, okay? It could be from somebody new. It could be from the twin. Okay. Okay, so we've got, I've never loved anyone the way that I love you. Okay. I am working on myself each day so I can come back to you. Like I said, but you got to see, because I told you, when you turn away and you start to go towards your goals and pay attention to your life, this person's going to come back. But it could be, like I said, again, just for them to keep you stuck and keep you in that Eight of Swords energy so that they can come and go as they please. And so, okay, so we've got the thought of you drives me crazy, and also the thought of you with someone else drives this person crazy as well. Okay, then we've got no one makes me feel the way you do. You're the best I ever had. Okay, but like I said, if this person is coming back towards you, they trying to get you in the bed, because for some of you, this person never got a chance to do that with you, and you are someone with whom they wanted to put a notch on their belt, and you are a challenge to them because you evaded them the first time, and they're going to be trying to come at you again full, with the guns loaded, full guns ablazing, trying to get you again. So I'm telling you this to so that you remember. All right. Okay. I'm always talking to you about talking about you to my friends. So this person, they gossip a lot about this connection. Okay. You may be someone who is private, because I know I was. And I'm like, if anybody knew about it, it was them flapping their gums. It wasn't me. And then we've got, I'm on guard because you could crush me at any moment. All right. Look, please don't leave me. I'm so sorry. I can't live without you. Like I said, they gonna pull out anything they can pull out to try to paint this picture, Pisces, of the puppy dogs and the rainbows and the all this shit, the violins and all this stuff, when all it is they trying to, like I said, trying to get you stuck. They want to hit it. Okay. And then we've got my heart and my love belongs to you. All right. Okay, so we're going to do one more deck, and then we'll get some messages from Spirit before I let you go. Okay, they got lots to say. We've got, the passion I feel is overwhelming. I don't know how to handle this. Okay, this is why they run. One of the reasons why. I can't handle your love. I can't talk to you right now. But like I said, when that new person comes, or you turn away and you pull your energy back, they gonna have lots to say then. And then the last card, I can't come to you now, because like I told you, a lot of you, this person is dealing with third parties. Okay, that's why for some of you, these women is showing up in this damn card, or men. You can make it fit the way you need to make it fit. Okay. All right. So we are going to get the Black Hollywood Romance Stars card and see what else Spirit wants to tell you about the reading. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. These are about your twin. So we've got missed chances. Have you considered all your options? Did you give it everything? In the end, we only regret the chances that we didn't take. I feel like you did everything you could. I feel like this card is being, shown to your person. This is a message from Spirit for your person, saying that, they didn't do their all. And I feel like they feel guilty about the way that they treated you, and the fact that they slept on the fact that you were the person that they were supposed to be with. Okay. Then we've got disharmony. It says there seems to be some disconnect. Use this time to address any issues to restore harmony in this relationship. So, like I said, the disharmony is this person, because they're not trying to have good intentions and to come to you the right way. They're not trying to respect you and respect the relationship that the two of you had together. Okay. Then we've got final shot. It says now is the time. The clock is ticking. If you never shoot your shot, then you will always wonder what if. This is Spirit talking to your person. So some of you might be cross-watching. Okay. So with this situation, Spirit is telling them, it's going to be a situation where the time is up. There's a card in this deck here that talks about time is up, took too long. And I feel like that's what's about to happen with this person, that the time is ticking out. It's running out for them because they playing around like they got all day. And then, like I said, your new person is going to come in and you're going to be like, ain't nobody thinking about your ass no more. Okay. All right. So I hope this helped, Pisces. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. Please have a good day and a good rest of your week. And I will talk to you soon. Bye, Pisces.